So now we move on to Leonardo Santos versus Roman Bogatov at 155 pounds. This is the first fight on the ESPN and ESPN Plus prelims. So Leonardo Santos, he's 16-4-1. He's 40 years old, and he's 6 feet 1 inches tall. Yeah. And then Roman Bogatov is 10-0. He's 29 years old, and he's 5 feet 9 inches tall. So what do you think about this fight?
Well, this one's an interesting one because originally, if you've watched our show, and you notice how I tend to stay away from the older guys.
Yes.
My issue here is also with Leo Santos, this is his first fight in a year. He's 40 years old. This is his first fight in a year. It's his second fight in 4 years.
Yep.
So you were talking about the activity, being active earlier. Yep. He's not been very active later in his career. Mm-hmm. But he also is like super good BJJ. I think he's got like 4 championships under his belt.
7-time Jiu-Jitsu world champion.
7. There you go. But he's added power to his game as he got older.
He got better at striking. Traven at Nova now.
Yeah, dude. So he's been knocking people out. I think he beat Kevin Lee.
Yes.
He's got some really good wins under his belt.
So he's 6-0 inside the UFC.
Yeah.
He has one draw, actually, but he's 6-0-1 inside of the UFC octagon.
He also beat Adrian. So he knocked out Kevin Lee, and he beat Adriano Martins, which is another good win. Mm-hmm. Yep. And he just recently, last year, almost exactly a year ago, June 1st, he knocked out Stevie Ray.
Yes, he did.
So you see that, like I said, he's getting those knockouts later in his career.
And as we were talking about his jiu-jitsu, in 2005, he submitted GSP in a Abu Dhabi tournament.
Yep.
With an armbar.
So it's crazy. The guy, he's really, really well-rounded at 40 years old.
And he looks like he's like 30.
Yeah, he doesn't look like a 40-year-old.
There's got to be an error on that birth certificate or something.
It's the Brazilian horse meat now. But he's going against Roman Bogatov, who's making his UFC debut.
Oh, gosh, this was a hard one.
He's the M1 Global Challenge champion at 155.
Yep, he's the champion.
Undefeated, right? Yeah, 10-0. He's kind of a bull, too, man. He likes to push forward.
Dude, he's a buff, muscular guy.
He likes to push forward. He likes to shoot for his takedowns. He's going to come in and get the takedowns. Now, here's where it comes in.
He has a lot of wins by submissions.
He does.
So he's not he knows what he's doing on the ground. And
he does, but I don't think when I look at his record, he hasn't fought anybody near the level of Santos on the ground.
Well, that's hard to say because we oftentimes look at a lot of these names. You don't realize a lot of these Russian names, but then they come into the UFC and they start tearing these guys up that you think are monsters. So it's really hard to say. Judging based off the names that we don't know, that makes it hard.
Could be. But when I watch his fights, I was watching his takedowns and just the way he goes.
It's just all power.
He powers. He shoots in and he gets hit. He gets hit. He's really hittable coming in. Mm-hmm. I think Leo beats him on the feet.
Well, when he does get hit on the feet, he likes to shoot.
Yeah.
So if he's in danger and striking, he goes to the ground game. So that's where this is going to make it interesting.
It is, because I think Leo beats him on the feet.
I think so too.
And if it goes down, I think Leo, given his experience and the fact that he beat, a high-level wrestler, like he actually knocked out the high-level wrestler and Kevin Lee. I think he's got enough there, dude, to just... I think he's going to pull it out. So I've got Leo actually winning a submission in round 1.
Hey, we got a perfect pick, baby.
Are we both sub round 1?
Yeah, sub 1. Look at that.
We got one, baby. All right.
Nice. All right, there we go.
We got
one pick. Yeah, I mean, ultimately, here's what I think is going to happen.
He just doesn't have experience.
I think that, it's not even the experience thing. Roman Bogatov's got a style. He wants to throw some punches and use that to set up his takedowns. If he does get hit, he wants to go for his takedown.
Yeah.
There's different levels to jiu-jitsu.
Oh, yeah. So absolutely.
Your instincts are going to kick in. If he says, I'm not going to go to the ground because I know this guy's a world champion, he's going to start getting peppered. His instincts are going to kick in. And when that happens, he's going to try to shoot.
Yep.
And as soon as he does that in the first round, because Leo's going to take advantage of the striking early on, he's going to shoot in and get submitted.
Yeah.
I don't see him powering out of it, not against a 7-time world champion. Technique beats power and strength every day.
Absolutely.
So that's that fight right there. That's another potential fight of the night one because they could both
debut fight.
Yeah, it is a very tough debut fight, but it's a potential fight of the night candidate just because The way that the grappling can go in that could be exciting. The way that the striking can go in that from both of them will be very exciting, with one throwing power and one using technique and speed. It's going to be interesting to watch overall.
Yeah, dude.